Hello, and welcome to a very special episode of Battle with Belle here on the Southern Belle channel. I'm your host, Belle. Tonight's episode is going to be a special, an epic episode, and one dear to my heart because it is the finale episode of this series of entertainment programming called Battle with Belle. And I have to tell you, my this has been such a fun show. I started with my very first video 1 year and 2 days ago on September 9th. So I have just celebrated the 1 year anniversary of my YouTube channel. Of course, when I first started, I was just publishing videos that I had filmed without any editing, and I still don't know how to edit. But slowly but surely, over time, I started doing lives. I've had talk shows, I've had entertainment shows. I now have live auctions, and it has been such a progression. But sometimes you've just got to live your real life on screen. And one of the things I have loved doing throughout my life is playing fun games with friends and making new friends while playing games. So I thought, if I do this with friends from church, if I do this with family when I still had family, if I do this with friends from college, why wouldn't I do this on my YouTube channel? So having this Battle with Belle show has been super fun. But I put up a poll on my YouTube community page to see if y'all were still interested in this game or if you'd prefer another Bargains by Belle auction. And with over 90% of the vote, y'all all said the game show's sweet and all, but hey, we want bargains. So I'm a person who listens to my subscribers, and I am so blessed to have still over 1,000 subscribers. So tonight is going to be the finale episode. I'm having lots of my favorite people back. So the show might run long because of having so many people on. I have several scheduled players. I've asked several of my mods to play. So I am looking for a great fun time to go out with a bang. And I keep telling everybody that this is going to be epic because the gloves are coming off. It's going to be no hold bar. I don't know if I will win or they are going to win, but this is going to be the fight of my life, the most epic battle of battles, because tonight, not about publicity. Tonight, not about growth. Tonight is about good times and saying goodbye and starting a new journey. Because next week, here on Monday at 7 p.m., I will still be going live. And you're saying, wait, why are you going live if you're ending the show? Well, everybody voted to have another Bargains by Belle auction. So keep tuning in. Your notifications hopefully will stay on. It will just be an auction for beautiful items like you see behind me. Because my background decor is always for sale, and tonight is no different. It is this beautiful wooden trivet that has a gorgeous ceramic inset that says blessed, where you can put all of your hot pots, hot pans, serving dishes on it. So if anybody's interested in this, it is available. Multiples are available for the low price of $5. So without further ado, let's welcome some people in the chat. I see we have my favorite teenager in the chat, Shelby Jonesy. Hello, Shelby. My good friend, Cool Ranch Dorito, who will be one of my contestants tonight. The lady that runs my auctions with such swiftness and savvy, Canadian girl Renee, who hopefully will play later tonight as well. So, without further ado, I say, laissez bon temps rouler, which means let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul, roll on and on and on. And that works just perfectly with the game we play here, which is called Last Word. So the way Last Word is played is my contestants get to pick the categories. I always tell them pick categories in which you are an expert, categories which you know well. That way you have tons of answers. And I just trust myself to pick answers sporadically, randomly on the spot. And I do not know the categories ahead of time. And once the category is selected, we will volley back and forth, giving answers until one of three things happens. Either until one of us is stumped, until one of us has an accidental duplication, or until one of us gives a wrong answer. And the way we determine when an answer might be accidentally wrong is we have my moderator, Lisa M. Adventure, in the back room waiting to check answers with her cyber assistant device. So, who's ready to get started? If you're ready to get started, go ahead and click the thumbs up, pretty please. Also, you can always give me fleur de lis in the chat. And I even have tip jars on both PayPal and Zelle, just in case anybody wants to throw a few coins at my feet, just like a street musician, acrobat, or singer. So, therefore, my first player tonight is going to be my friend Cool Ranch Dorito. Miss Amy, everybody welcome Amy back for yet another rematch to Belle with Belle.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me, Belle.
It is my pleasure. Thank you so much for coming back. In case somebody is unfamiliar with you or your channel, go ahead and tell everybody about it.
Okay. My channel name is Cool Ranch Dorito on YouTube. I also sell on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark. Actually, more Mercari than the others. But and then I also do live auctions on my channel. I think some of you have been, and I appreciate that and appreciate your following. If you're not subscribed, please go and subscribe and click the notification bell so that you'll get a notification when I'm on. But I sell
Hi, Brandon.
lots of wonderful things. Hi, Brandon. Welcome in. I sell lots of things like, well, a lot of jewelry, purses. I have gotten into selling hats. And I also sell lots of glassware, vintage and such. So hopefully
Renee,
you'll stop
go
in.
ahead and drop her link, pretty please.
Thank you, Renee. I appreciate that. Yeah, so hopefully you guys will come in and take a look and see what you've got or what I've got, and grab some
And
bargains.
when's your next sale?
My next sale is Wednesday. I'm going to be on with Wendy Wonder Woman, and she's going to be a guest on my channel. And then I am on Thursday. I'm going to be on with Ella, who is Save Here First. Her channel is Save Here First, and she does a whole day auction with two of her best sellers. So I'm pleased to be one of those this week.
Woohoo!
Yeah, she's pretty awesome.
Yes. Okay.
So that's what I have this week.
And if anybody isn't yet connected to Cool Ranch Dorito, my moderator Renee is dropping her link. So it is not to be missed. She has such style and grace, such posh merchandise, and at such affordable prices. Her auction is always an auction you will want to tune in for.
Thank you.
Well, Amy, what is your first category for tonight?
Okay, so I have 4 categories. And so I'm going to let you or the audience choose which one. And I don't remember if we've done this one, but I put down types of fruit. Have we done that one? I mean, we've done flowers and trees. We've done cars. Have we done fruit?
I'm Not sure. I think I may have done it with somebody at some point, but if so, it's been a long, long while. So I think we should
Okay.
go for fruit.
Okay. So, well, and the other one is shoe brand. Any boots or shoe brand names? So, your choice.
Well, of those two choices, I'm going with fruit.
Okay. Fruit it is. Okay. So, do I go first on that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to do one of my favorites, strawberry. Did you catch that? Strawberry?
I'm, I'm sorry. I hear it now. I'm sorry for a second there. I didn't hear you. Well, I'm going to say blueberry.
Raspberry.
Blackberry.
Ooh, I hadn't thought of that one. Um, let's go with that apple.
Boysenberry.
Um, watermelon.
Ooh, yum. Cantaloupe.
Mm, oranges.
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit. Let's see. Kiwi. That's what I was
Oh,
thinking of.
yum. I'm going to say peach.
I'm going to say pears.
Nice. Papaya.
Ooh, I love papaya. Oh, mangoes.
Yum. I like mangoes too. Okay. How about a honeydew, which is
Okay.
a type of melon for those of y'all that may
Yes.
not be from the South?
Oh no, we have them up here too.
Oh, good, good, good.
Yeah, they grow really, really well here.
Oh, love it.
And so do the oh, what am I thinking of now? Um, oh, I know the plums. The plums.
Nice. I'm going to say
My,
grapes.
my father-in-law used to have a plum tree, so
Oh,
that's what made me think of that. Guava.
okay. I'm going to say a star fruit.
Oh yeah, those are really fun on a,
Pretty.
especially if you're doing a fruit salad. Those look so cool.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
um, yeah, banana.
Okay. I'm going to say nectarine.
I'll say tangerine.
Yum. Okay. Pineapple.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that one. Um, let's see. You know what? I think I'm going to have to use a ask the audience.
Well, great. The audience loves to participate. So, everybody in the audience, we have already had an epic battle with so many answers. But go ahead and start typing in your favorite fruits that we have not yet said. Try, oh, try as best you can to not repeat any of the answers already said. And give Amy lots and lots and lots of answers to pick from. And she'll choose one of your answers as her next answer. Each player gets 3 Ask the Audiences in every single round. Oh, and great answers are pouring in.
Ooh, I'm going to take Canadian Renee's dragon fruit. Ooh, that's one I had not thought about.
And I too am going to use my first to ask the audience, and I'm going to take Renee's answer of apricots.
Okay, I'm going to pull this one out because I just cut up one of these for my lunch. It's an avocado.
Ooh, nice. We've said apple, but I don't believe we said crab apple, which
Oh
isn't
no.
technically an apple at all.
No, it's an annoying thing that falls in my yard on that dang crab apple tree. It's a dang annoying thing. Okay. Oh, speaking of that, cherries.
Yum, love it. When we were talking about berries earlier, I forgot to say cranberry.
Ooh, yeah. Mm. Pomegranate.
Ooh, good one.
Although I'm not a fan of getting the raw pomegranate. I like the pomegranate juice, but I don't like I don't like to cut them open and take out all those seeds and stuff. It's just annoying.
Okay, I'm going to say a muskmelon. There's something about that pretty light green color that when you're doing a fruit salad, to see the watermelon next to the cantaloupe next to the muskmelon, I just love to see the different colors.
That one I don't think I've ever seen one. I'm gonna
Oh,
have to
really?
Google that after the show.
It has a light green color. And in fact, my dad used to grow them out on the fence because anytime you're growing melons, they have to grow
Mm-hmm.
up some kind of a fence.
Fence.
Because if they sit on the ground, they will start to rot.
I've never heard of that. Well, that's cool.
Okay.
Um, oh, lemons.
And I'll say lime.
I'm lost. I'm gonna do my second ask the audience. Or is it third? Is this my third
It's
ask?
second. It's your
Okay.
second. So far, we've each used one.
Okay. Then I think Renee has one in there that we haven't said was nectarine. Or no, you did say nectarine. I'm sorry.
I did say
Or,
nectarine. So pick a different one.
um, gosh. I don't know. Did we say blueberry?
We did already say blueberry,
Oh,
so that's
see,
not going to be
okay.
one you're going to want to choose. Everybody, take a minute and type some more answers, pretty please. Give Amy some more answers that we haven't said, because I'm going to dox everybody and say every single thing I see in the chat, something we've already said.
I
So
know.
I'll take a minute and type some new answers that we haven't said. This is such a great category, and apparently Amy and I are both such healthy eaters and such fruit
We are
lovers that
right.
we have said so many answers. I warned y'all that this was going to be an epic battle tonight, and of course I chose this category from her two choices because I love
Right.
healthy eating and I especially love fruit. I always think of it as nature candy. So y'all type some fruits that we haven't mentioned yet. It might need to be some exotic fruits or that have been said yet because I think most of the stuff available at everybody's grocery we've
Right.
basically said, but there are a few more out there that I can think of.
Yeah,
So let's
Lisa
see
M,
what
we said
y'all
that.
can.
I don't think anybody I, I'm I don't see anything that we haven't said.
Oh no. Well,
That's okay because you know what? I think I repeated
I
when
don't
I
think
was
you.
gonna take
I don't think you repeated. I really don't.
No?
Let's
Okay.
wait just a second. Um, y'all go ahead and just make some guesses. It's okay. Let's give
Yeah,
Amy
because
some other choices because I've still got two more answers that I can think of, and then there's a third one that I can think of that's iffy. But I'm going to use my two good answers before I go with my iffy one because my iffy one might be wrong. So y'all
I
help
don't
me
know.
out.
I thought I would throw you for a loop with the avocados, but
Well, I may be throwing you for a loop with some of mine then.
oh, tomatoes.
That was one of my answers. Good, 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 good. We were thinking the same.
Well, I can't believe I didn't think of that because that was always such a bone of contention with so many people about tomatoes being a fruit, but they
It
are.
absolutely is a fruit. Well, my next answer
Okay.
is going to be a kumquat. Kumquat.
Wow. Um, I don't know. I am stumped. I'm stumped. You got me, Belle.
Okay, well, here
I got
on my last episode, apparently the first category with the first player goes to me. I'll tell you the
Hey,
other answer that I had was muscadine because my beloved grandfather used to raise muscadine and make muscadine jelly. And my
really?
iffy answer that I'm not sure if it's a fruit or not, you can tell me and educate me, is coconut. I kept thinking, is coconut a fruit? Is coconut a nut? What is coconut? So that was
I,
my iffy answer that might have been right, might have been wrong, but now I will never know.
yeah, well, of course. Well, I'm going to Google that one because
Okay.
I think it's a nut, but I'm not positive
Well,
about that.
that's why I was leaving it for
Yeah.
my last answer when I was out of all other answers. You know, that's when you just pull things out of your hat or out of the back fluffy part of your hair and you say, well, I'm just going to try this and we'll just see if it flies or not. Well, what's your
Right.
second category for tonight?
Okay. So I think I'm going to go with shoe brand. I've been watching a lot of videos of these resellers who go out and they search for shoes and things like that. So that's what kind of
Okay.
to resell. So that's what kind of gave me that idea. Um, so is that okay?
And we have two people in the chat saying coconut is a fruit. So they have Googled it for us. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, so the next topic is shoe brands.
Yeah.
Shoe
So I was thinking
brands.
of
You get to
yeah.
start.
So I was thinking of footwear, boots or shoes or sandals. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Um,
Hmm.
so I'm gonna pick the most obvious one. The most popular is Nike,
Okay.
or some
Uh,
people
I,
say Nike.
I've never heard it pronounced that way, but okay. I'm going to go
No,
with Adidas.
I'm gonna go with Uggs.
Nice. Comfy, warm. A shoe I
Oh
could
yeah,
never wear in New Orleans with our hot weather.
right.
A shoe I
You could
can
wear it when
wear
you come
with
to
the hot
Colorado.
weather is a Croc.
Those are made in Boulder, Colorado.
I did not know that.
They
Okay.
are born and raised here in Colorado, in Boulder, Colorado. Um,
Woohoo.
Jimmy Choo,
Oh, fancy.
all the
Okay.
rage, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
Not something I
Well,
could afford.
I'm going to go with YSL, Yves Saint Laurent.
Ooh, nice one. Okay, I'm going to go with my favorite when I was working on my feet all day is Clark's.
Oh, comfy. Birkenstock.
Um, Skechers.
Ooh, comfy. Love those. Okay, how about Prada?
Oh yeah. Wow. I hadn't even thought of that one. I just went through my closet and thought I got to pick a couple,
Well, at
but
least you
I
had
don't.
some name brands in your closet. I don't
Oh
think
no,
I have any
yeah, I
name brands.
definitely
I'm like
didn't have.
thinking of brands I've seen in movies.
I
Oh.
didn't have. Yeah, I definitely didn't have the Jimmy Choo. That's what I was taking from the movies.
Oh,
Okay, so Justin Boots. Justin.
nice. Okay. Um, I'm going to use my first to ask the audience. So, everybody in the audience, think about your shoes, sandals, boots, and let me hear some of the brands in your closet, some of your favorite brands, even some brands you'd love to own but don't currently. So, let's see from everybody watching the brands that you want to talk about and the brands that you want to say. So go ahead and just fill the chat with every brand of shoe, boot, sandal, footwear of any kind. Great, great answers. I'm going to go with Shelby and go with Steve Madden.
Yes. Oh, nice. Um, Columbia.
Ooh, nice.
Those are great for
Warm.
hiking
Mhm.
boots, hiking shoes.
I'm going to go ahead and use my second Ask the Audience, and Shelby's got another good one, Gucci. I've seen some gorgeous Gucci
Oh yeah.
loafers.
Holy cow, right? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
then I think Coach.
Oh, nice. And I might as well go ahead and burn through my third Ask the Audience. I'm going to go with Brandon, who says Vans.
Vans. Yeah, that was a good one. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of Vans, well, they're not exactly close, but I love Reeboks. They
Ooh,
fit my they fit my feet so good.
okay. Let's see. I am out of Ask the Audience. So let me think. What else? Let me go European, and I'm going to say Fendi. I can't afford
Fendi,
Fendi, but
right?
they too make some
Nobody can
gorgeous
afford Fendi,
shoes. Well, a few of those Italians can.
right? Yeah. How about Doc Martens?
Ooh, nice. I'm gonna stay in Europe and I'm gonna go with Versace.
Versace is a great one. You can tell I live in Colorado. I'm thinking Timberland.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Great hiking boots.
Okay. Um, Liz Claiborne.
Ooh, nice. Okay. I'm going to ask the audience on this one. I'm going to use my first one and ask the audience for
Okay,
other.
everybody in the audience, y'all fill up the chat with some more great brands. Y'all did great when I asked you for my Ask the Audience. So now let's see an explosion of more great brands of shoes, tennis shoes, sneakers, sandals, boots. Let's see what y'all have, what's on your mind, what's in your closet, what's on your wish list, maybe even for Christmas.
Right?
So give the audience a chance to type. You can type as many brands as you want to. So the more answers, the better, to give Amy plenty to choose from.
Okay, Shelby, she's got one that I saw today in one of the videos. It's called Hey Dude. Hey Dude. Apparently, they're all the rage in the last year as far as reselling. So I'm going to take her answer of Hey Dude.
Okay. I've never even
I've
heard
never
of
heard of
them.
it.
So now I'm going
No,
to have
me
to,
either until today.
exactly.
If
Let's
you want,
see.
you
Now
can.
that I'm looking
Oh,
at
you
all
want me
the
to
answers
answer?
in the chat, I keep thinking about those, but I've used all
Mhm.
three of my Ask the Audience. So let's see what else. I'm going to go with Aldo, ALDO.
D-O. Mm-hmm.
It's kind of an
Yep.
older brand, but my mother used to say they're some of the most comfortable ballet flats she ever had.
Along with that comfort, it just made me think of Easy Spirit. I worked at J.C. Penney's in the shoe department. That's why I picked this category, by the way.
Oh, nice.
And that was a top seller because we have a lot of elderly people in our community, and they always came into J.C. Penney's for the Easy Spirit shoes.
Okay. Well, one of my favorite shoe stores in the mall when I was growing up was Nine West.
Ooh, yeah, those, oh my gosh, those are great shoes. All right, I'm going to have to do another Ask the Audience. And I did see Shelby had a great one, which is
They've
Converse.
got great answers waiting for you.
I know, I know. Okay, that was my second one. I'm running out of answers. I have to tell you a cute story. I don't want to take up the whole evening, but my granddaughter,
Please.
my granddaughter, and she used to stay with us quite often. We do lots of baking and have lots of fun, and then um, that was when I was working full time, and so I always had to wear, dress shoes to work, and so I had
Uh-huh.
basically a pair of shoes for every outfit that I had. So she
Aw.
walked into she walked into the guest room, which used to be quote unquote her bedroom, and she said, "Grandma, where did all these shoes come from?" And I said, "Well, I have a little problem. I buy too many shoes. I
Aw.
buy too many shoes." And she said, "Oh, they're so pretty. Can I try some on?" Anyway, and they were just cheap, pay less shoe store when they were here and from J.C. Penney's and Target. But she just thought that was so cool because I had all these racks of shoes. So I can't believe I'm running out of answers.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I have shoe racks that line the back hall of my house from bedroom to bedroom. So anytime I have guests stay and they're like, wait, why do you have all of these racks lining the hallway? And I'm like, well, unless somebody is coming here to visit, nobody sees the back hallway from bedroom to bedroom. But I thought, the hallway is a little extra wide, and I have some slim fit shoe racks that just perfectly hugs one side of the
Yep.
wall. So
Yep.
oddly enough, I think my shoes are pretty enough to be on display. So I'm doing the same thing.
I agree. I agree. How cute. Okay, was it my turn or was I gonna I'm sorry, I just got
You
to.
were going to pick one of these great answers from the audience as your
Oh,
second Ask the Audience.
okay, so I think I went with Hey Dudes, right? And then that
That
was
was
my
your first
second.
one, and you've still got
Oh,
two
that was
more
my first.
left.
Okay. So the next one I'm
That
going to
was your
pick is
first.
from I'm going to pick from Brandon, the Under Armour brand.
Okay.
They do make
Great
shoes.
brand.
That's another one that I saw
They
today.
do.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Well, I keep trying to think of the name of this other store in the mall. I keep remembering it's McCann. I'm trying to remember if it was Charles McCann or Chuck McCann, or I don't know if
Tom.
just McCann is Tom McCann. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tom McCann. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just kept saying McCann, and I'm like,
Tom again. Yeah. No.
okay,
I'll
well,
accept
that's my
that.
okay. Thank you, thank you.
Tom McCann makes me think of Red Wing, because didn't they used to have one in the mall, or at least
Yeah.
I think here in Colorado, Red Wing Shoes had a store.
I'm gonna go with Stride Right.
Oh yeah. New Balance.
Ooh, good one.
This is as good as my memory's been in about 6 months.
Well, maybe this show is a good memory aid for you.
I
Maybe
think,
it
yeah.
is, God's way of helping continue to work more miracles in your life and help in the renewing of your mind and your
Oh
spirit
yeah.
and your health. It's amazing how God can use anybody in any situation to his glory.
I agree. I agree.
Okay, let's see what else.
There's got to be some really high brands that we haven't thought of, like high dollar brand.
Well, some of them I don't know if they make shoes, but I'm gonna go out on a limb here because I'm at the point to guessing. So if we need to check with Lisa to see if they make shoes,
Okay.
I'm gonna go with a high dollar brand, and I'm gonna say Louis Vuitton. Do you know
Oh, I
offhand if
know.
Louis Vuitton makes shoes?
I'm certain they do.
Okay, well, Louis Vuitton is the brand I'm
Purses.
going with then.
Yeah. Purses, shoes. Yeah. Good one. Very good one. Armani.
Ooh, nice. Menswear. Love it. I'm gonna go with Hermes. Does Hermes also make shoes?
Ooh. I
Do we
don't
know in
know.
addition to purses and scarves and clothes?
I know they do.
Well, let's bring Lisa up and
Yeah,
we'll
we
see if
definitely
that
need
is
to.
British
Yeah.
designer
Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
Hermes makes shoes.
And it's
What?
Lisa, oh Lisa, welcome to the
Hermes.
show. See you, sweetie.
H-E-R-M-E-S.
Would you be so kind as to ask your assistive device?
Sorry. The brand name is Hermes. It's
Are you there?
H-E-R-M-E-S.
Hermes? Okay. Alexa, does Hermes make footwear?
From wallpaper.com. Pierre Hardy has been creating footwear for Hermes for 3 decades.
Oh, 3 decades. Holy cow. Okay.
As long as I've been alive.
Now you're making me feel old.
Thank
girl.
you, Lisa.
I'm old enough to be your mother.
Oh,
That's funny.
okay. We go back to Amy for her next answer. Apparently, I got blessed with a guess.
I think Kate Spade. I know she makes purses, but that just came to my mind. We might have to
we will ask Lisa
again.
and see. Lisa, misadventure time. Would you be so kind as to find out if Kate Spade, renowned for her purses, also makes shoes?
Kate Spade?
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
Alexa, does Kate Spade make footwear?
From runrepeat.com. Aside from its hip and clever made bags, smart and classy clothing line, Kate Spade houses an assortment of casual and modern footwear, which includes stilettos,
Ooh,
sandals,
stilettos.
and even sporty yet chic sneakers.
Even stilettos.
I got to look out for those.
Well, you might as well just stay there, Lisa, because I'm going to be guessing. And we're probably going to need to find out if Dior makes shoes in addition to their fabulous clothing, perfume, and makeup.
Dior.
Say the name. Dior.
Dior. Dior. Dior. It's a French company.
Alexa, does Dior make footwear?
From AmirArticles.com. Dior is a luxury fashion house that produces some of the world's most beautiful and expensive shoes.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Expensive ones.
Yep. We're to the expensive brands now.
I know, right? See the Burberry.
Oh, Burberry definitely makes shoes. That I know because I used to have a pair of Burberry.
Ooh.
Although I did get them used. Oddly enough, I found them in a Plato's closet.
Isn't that crazy?
I got them for like
$10,
and they were beautiful loafers.
Oh my God.
Okay, Lisa, this is going to be my next answer. You're going to need to keep checking my answers because I'm just guessing. Let's see if Chanel. I'm going French again.
Alexa, does Chanel make shoes?
From Worthly.com. Chanel is well known for their shoe products and currently offers 27 different kinds, but some of them end up being pretty pricey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm going to have to use my, this is my third Ask the Audience, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I was just looking, it looks like Renee had one. Well, I'm not sure. Did we use Calvin Klein?
We have not. Is that the one you're picking?
Yes, I'll use that one.
Okay, that is for sure a correct answer. Mm-hmm. All right, so we go back to me. Let's see. I'm going to say,
this, I picked one that's stumping myself.
This was a great category, though. I was hoping for really, really great and fun and meaningful categories, and you never disappoint, Amy. Never disappoint.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to have to admit that I am stumped, and this second round goes to you. So now we are tied up, everybody. And to Amy, I say hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! And everybody in the chat, y'all go ahead and congratulate Miss Cool Ranch Dorito. Let's see some clapping hands, some hearts, some flowers, some congratulations. But the absolute best way to congratulate her is as Renee is dropping her link to get and press the subscribe button. And not only that, but to also press the notification button. So when she goes live, like she will be on Wednesday and Thursday for her auctions, that you will get notified. And you can also keep up with her YouTube community page where she makes great announcements about where she'll be and even shouting out favorite videos. So here we come to the third category for tonight, which will decide it all. What will tonight's third category be?
Okay, I'm thinking either types of bread or the United States, naming the state. What do you think? Have you done the states?
I have done the states once, but it's one of those answers that everybody knows, and it's just a matter of remembering what you forgot.
Yeah. So, well, do you want to do bread?
Okay, we can do bread.
I mean,
or we can do the states. I don't want you to be discouraged that there's only 50.
Well,
I'm good.
I think since we have taken quite quite a bit of time so far with my, let's do types of bread, since I think there's probably
Okay.
less of those than the 50 states.
All right. Well, you get to start first.
I'm going to go with white bread.
Wonderful. I'm going to go with whole grain.
Okay. Focaccia bread. I love making focaccia.
I'm going to go with wheat.
Banana bread.
Yum. I'm going to go with ciabatta.
Ooh, I love that. Baguette.
Okay. I'm going to go with garlic bread.
Italian.
Nice. French.
Brioche.
Ooh.
I think we've covered all the countries.
Okay. Well, while we're still doing countries, I'm going to say pita.
Oh, that's a
Pita
great
bread.
naan.
Good one. Just when y'all thought we had finished the countries, we thought of more. Hello, Erin. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Okay. How about cinnamon raisin bread?
Oh, I love that. Sourdough.
Good one. I think during the quarantine, so many people took that one up, even though it is so lengthy and complicated.
Oh, yeah. I didn't.
I didn't either.
I'm really not a baker.
Well, a lot of churches used unleavened bread for their Lord's Supper
That's right.
ceremonies. So I'm going with
Okay.
unleavened.
I'm going to go with rye.
Ooh, nice. Pumpernickel.
Ooh, good one. Oh, I love pumpernickel.
Me too.
Not a lot of people do. I don't know why. They're just crazy.
Well, if you ever go to the Outback, they have those tiny little pumpernickel loaves, and they are just delicious. That's where I really learned to like it.
Right? I'm going to go with zucchini bread. I have a great recipe for that.
Love it. Okay. When you go to Subway, they have something called cheesy bread or 4-cheese bread, and that's always the bread that I pick for my subs. I'm not sure if that's specific enough or
Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, my husband.
4-cheese
Yeah,
bread.
my husband picks that every time. Mike always picks that.
Okay, well, good. You know about it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see. My mom makes this. She makes a potato bread where she uses
Yes, I've heard about that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Down south, we have something called monkey bread, and it is sweet and delicious. It has tons of cinnamon.
Yeah. Okay, along that line, pumpkin bread.
Yes.
Coming up for fall, pumpkin bread.
I was going to say, just perfect for the season.
Yep.
I'm going to say a cinnamon roll. It may be in a spiral, but it's still bread.
Oh, for sure. Okay, I'm going to have to use my Ask the Audience.
Okay, everybody in the audience, now is your time to participate. Hooray! So here we are with Amy, Miss Cool Ranch Dorito, on the third category of her very last appearance, because this is our finale show.
Grand finale.
And she needs some more types of bread. We have said so many, because
Oh my
this is such
gosh, yeah.
a great topic, one we have never ever played before. So
Mhm.
y'all just shout out every type of bread you think of. It's okay. Spelling doesn't matter. Just go ahead
I
and keep listing as many as you can. There is no limit to the types of bread or the number of answers that you can give.
Okay. So I see Brandon with a fantastic thing that I did not think of, cornbread. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I make
great
it all
answer.
the time. I can't believe I didn't think of it.
Well, when I was going to college in Texas, they have something called jalapeno bread. So kind of like focaccia has little bits of olives. In
Mhm.
Texas, they have jalapeno bread, and they have little round slices of jalapenos in the bread.
Mhm. Oh, I'm thinking of a Jewish bread. It's called, well, it's spelled different, but it's called challah, but it's
Yes, I've heard of that.
spelled like challah. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to use my first Ask the Audience, and I'm going to go with Brandon, who says English muffin.
Mm-hmm. My husband loves oat nut bread.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm going to use my second Ask the Audience. I'm going to go with Brandon again. I can't believe I did not think of a bagel. I mean,
A
after all,
bagel.
it's
Yes.
just known for all of their many varieties of delicious, soft bagels.
Yep. Um, there are so many people out there that are gluten-free, so I'm going to say gluten-free bread.
Oh, that's a good one. Very inclusive. I love it.
And there are some really good gluten-free breads out there, surprisingly.
Absolutely. I'm going to say a scone.
A what?
A scone, like they
Oh,
eat
scone.
in England or Australia. A scone. Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm going to use my last Ask the Audience, and I'm going to say tortilla bread. Well,
Ooh, good one.
yeah.
Brandon is on fire with great
I
answers
know.
tonight.
Don't go
I wish
anywhere.
he had found the
Brandon.
show sooner. He would have been a
We
great
should have had him
contestant to
on.
have had on.
Exactly.
Okay, let's see. Back to me. I've used all my Ask the Audience, so I'm down to either just thinking of one or remembering one. Something that my mom used to make growing up was an applesauce bread. It was a sweet bread,
Oh,
and applesauce was a great, healthy way of seasoning it and
yep.
sweetening it.
So I think I'm out of Ask the Audience, right?
Yes, ma'am. We've burned through all of our Ask the Audiences,
Okay,
but they had
Belle,
great answers.
I
Great
know,
answers.
so good. I'm gonna have to give it to you. You win. You win.
Aw. Well, thank you. What a great start to my finale episode. I think this is the first time I've ever won on my own show. So
I
Amy
think
may have
that's
let
awesome.
me win, but I will take it.
Oh no, I didn't.
And
Girl,
the
you
best
just
way
nailed it.
to take it And the best way to thank Amy is Renee's going to go ahead and drop her link. Y'all go ahead and subscribe. That way you can find her. You can know when she's doing auctions. You can spend more time with her on her channel and let her know that you found her from her friend, Southern Belle. And thank you, thank you, thank you for coming back for one last epic rematch with me. I appreciate it. Oh, and I just thought of one more that I didn't get the chance to say.
You got to rub it in, huh? She's got to rub
sorry.
it in, folks.
Something else I used to see all the time at like every church dinner I went to when I was in Texas is they have something called Fiesta bread. And they take cornbread and they dump a can of Rotel. I don't know if y'all know what Rotel is, but it's this pretty tomato, canned tomato, but it has little bits of stuff in greens and yellows. And so when you dump it in the cornbread, it makes this fiesta bread, and it looks kind of like a funfetti cake, but it's savory with the tomato and all the other green stuff in it, and it is just gorgeous. That was always one of my favorite things at potluck dinners at church.
I was just going to put this in the chat, and I saw that croissant. We didn't say croissant.
We didn't say croissant. I don't know how we forgot about that.
No, that's okay. But this was fun.
This was fun. Thank you so much for being here. This was such a great topic. And if y'all aren't already subscribed to Amy, then y'all make sure and go ahead and click the link. And thank you so much for being my first guest of tonight.
You're welcome. It was fun. All right. I will see you in the chat.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, my second guest is going to be Selena. Selena, go ahead and click the link and come back to the back room. I hope Selena is still here. I was so looking forward to having a rematch with her tonight. Also, I was looking for Renee in the chat. She may have ducked out to have a little supper. So in the meantime, I do see my moderator, Lisa M. Adventure. So I know you were scheduled to play later in the show, but while we're looking for Selena or Renee, my moderators may have to send a few messages to each other. Oh, there's Renee. Renee, are you ready to play, or do you want to play later in the show? Okay, Renee's ready to play now.
Okay, cool.
So we'll save Lisa for a little later, and it will give Lisa a chance to let Selena know that we're looking for her and ready for her to play. While we have Renee click the link, I did send you the link via Discord, so hopefully you have it, Renee. I don't know how we missed Selena, but hopefully she can come back. And Renee's always got a fun and interesting topics. So glad to have you back to play this one last finale episode.
Selena can't make it.
Okay.
So an emergency happened.
Oh, our hearts and love and prayers to Selena then.
For sure.
And while we're waiting for Renee to click the link, you had a wonderful video that I watched today about your 5th anniversary. You want to tell everybody about your video and where you went and what you did? Of course, it kind of turned into more of a family outing rather than the romantic outing that we were probably all expecting.
Right. Well, with having a toddler, that happens. But We went to Olive Garden. We've been married for 5 years. We've been to actually get together for 15. We just have been married for 5. Um, Whatever. Anyway, we went to Olive Garden, and we hadn't been there in a while. And I actually took your advice, and I actually had Mike make a reservation ahead of time. So we actually only had to wait like 5 minutes for our table. It's really good food,
Okay,
actually.
well, I am so glad I saved you from a toddler meltdown of hangry in the waiting room and everybody else who was there too, so that y'all could get in. And it was a fantastic video. I am such
Thank you.
a voyeur when it comes to food. I'm like, what did they get? And why did they order this? And why did they order that? So I loved the part where y'all were going through the menu, trying to decide what to order. And the way you
Yeah.
were negotiating with the waitress, can I swap out this sauce? Can I add this? Can I
Yeah.
subtract this? It was the funniest thing. I just love that part. So if y'all haven't already watched Lisa's video from yesterday, please, oh please, go ahead and do that. And we have Renee here with us, so we will bring back Lisa to play later, and she'll be waiting
Okay,
in the
cool.
wings just in case we need to check any answers. Oh no, we lost Renee.
Oh
Renee,
boy.
please the link again, sweetheart. Please, please.
That's actually easy to do. I
Oh,
do that a lot with my finger.
okay. Well, we'll see you later. Here's Renee, my wonderful moderator who runs the chats during my auctions. And keep in mind to everybody that while the Battle with Bella show is ending, we will still be live every Monday night at 7 p.m. with a Bargains by Belle auction to fill the time slot. We'll still be seeing Renee run the chat with efficiency and grace and speed. So, Renee, tell everybody about yourself and about your channel one last time.
1 second. Well, basically, my channel is just basically 1 minute.
Sorry to get you at a bad time.
So I was just anxious to. Diane had sent me some of her homemade jam, so I was just kind of anxious to kind of try it. So I couldn't wait.
Oh, what flavor was it?
Choke cherry.
Ooh.
I just finished a plum one she had made. Oh my goodness, it was so good.
I bet it was fantastic if it was made by Diane. Definitely made with love.
Yeah, luckily, the post office was really good and nothing got broken.
Good, good, good.
Anyways, my channel is just
Okay.
a bunch of.
Well, to anybody who doesn't know you,
I'm basically a person from the good old city of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I am a grocery store worker here in a grocery store located in this great land of Canada. Anyway,
oh,
anyway, my channel's a bunch of like usually sometimes it's about weather, sometimes it's about my mom's scrapbooks that she makes. I have a couple cooking videos. It's just a variety of stuff on there. I haven't put much stuff up lately, but I will put something up eventually soon again. It's just I haven't really had much time for much of anything lately. Anyways, this is if anybody wants to check out some of the older stuff, they're more than welcome. And if anyone is interested in like cooking videos, there's some on there too as well. Because I like to share foodie videos all the time. Like I posted pizza I made the other day on Discord.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. And the brownies were amazing and delicious.
And
what kind of sauce
today,
was that on top of your brownies?
And then today we met, my mom made beef stew for supper. And then I made biscuits to go with it.
Yum.
So I'm trying to
Well,
think of my first category.
that's what I was going to ask you.
How about female singers? Yeah, just that one.
Okay. Well, with the rules of Southern hospitality, you get to go first.
I will pick Celine Dion.
Of course, going with the Canadian. Why does that surprise me? I'm going to go with a Texan and say Kelly Clarkson.
Alanis Morissette.
Okay, I'm going to go with Carrie Underwood.
Levine. Avril Lavigne.
Okay, Britney Spears.
Miley Cyrus.
Noah Cyrus.
Reba McEntire.
Good one. Dolly Parton.
Crystal Gale.
Loretta Lynn.
Tammy Wynette.
June Carter Cash.
Tanya Tucker.
Let's see. How about Debbie Gibson?
Tiffany.
Okay. Cher.
Sarah McLachlan.
Okay. Shaka Khan.
Beyonce.
Aretha Franklin.
Diana Ross.
Okay. Nicki Minaj.
Christy and Aguilera. Probably butchered her
Okay.
name, but
Christina Aguilera. I'm
yeah.
familiar with her. I'm going to say Lil Kim.
Gwen Stefani.
Okay. Paula Abdul.
Lady Gaga.
Okay. Taylor Swift.
Oh, Toni Braxton.
Marie Osmond.
Nancy Sinatra.
Pat Benatar.
Tina Turner.
Sinead O'Connor.
What is her name? What is her name? Oh my goodness, what is her name? Oh my god, I can't think of her name. Oh man, what is her? Fergie.
Oh, from Black Eyed Peas. I'm going to use my first to ask the audience, and I'm going to go with Brandon, who says Madonna. I should have thought of her sooner. And we go back to Renee for her next answer.
I am gonna go with my ask the audience down. Belle.
Oops, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Would you repeat your answer?
I was going with the ask the audience, and I saw Adele.
Oh, great one. Rolling in the Deep is one of my favorite songs. Okay, I'm going to say Cyndi Lauper. Time after time.
Oh, I have to Pink.
Ooh, I love Pink. Pretty please. I'm going to go with an oldie, Blondie.
Well, that was actually the band. It wasn't actually the singer.
Well, there was a lady named Blondie who sings Call Me.
It's actually, that's the name of the band. It's not the name of her name.
Okay, well, then I am mistaken and I've given a wrong answer, which means Renee wins. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! So, thanks to a wrong answer, Renee has won the very first category. Congratulations, Renee. Everybody in the chat, congratulate Renee with some hand clapping, some high fives, hearts, and flowers. But the best way is to subscribe to her channel. Although I think all my moderators are in the back room, so I'm not sure if there's anybody to drop Renee's link. But if anybody can drop Renee's link, please. And Cool Ranch is saying her name was actually Deborah Harry. Yes. Well, clearly y'all know it better than I was. It's a little bit before my time, but I am learning plenty tonight. So, Renee, what is your second category?
I am gonna go with types of soup.
I thought we had played types of soup before, but okay, we can do that. What's your first answer?
Tomato basil soup.
I'm going to say chicken noodle soup.
Clam chowder.
Chicken and rice soup.
I'm gonna go with minestrone.
Chicken broth.
Potato and leek soup.
I'm going to go with beef broth.
I'm gonna go with vegetable broth.
Okay, I'm going to go with split pea.
I am gonna
Thank
go
you so
with
much, Cool Ranch, for dropping Renee's link.
I'm gonna go with navy bean soup.
Okay, I'm going to go with cream of chicken.
I'm gonna go with mushroom soup.
I'm going to go with cream of celery soup.
I'm gonna go with broccoli and cheese soup.
Beef and barley soup.
I am going to go with butternut squash soup.
Pumpkin soup.
I'm gonna go with borscht.
I'm going with gumbo.
Manhattan chowder.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Would you repeat your answer, pretty please?
Manhattan chowder.
Okay.
Chowder.
Yum.
Chowder.
I'm going to go with corn chowder.
Clam soup. It's called Manhattan, I think.
Okay.
I think. Pretty sure.
So my answer was corn chowder. We go back to Renee for her next answer.
Bacon and potato soup.
Yum. I'm going to say a cold soup because we still have weather in the 90 degrees down here in New Orleans today. I'm going to go with gazpacho.
I'm gonna go with consomme.
Okay. Also in the cold soup family, I'm going to go French and say vichy soir.
French onion soup.
I'm going to say beef and bean.
I am going to go with chicken chowder.
I'm going to go with cheese soup.
Oops, wrong one. I need an ask the audience, please. Anyone got any for me?
Okay, so everybody watching, this is now your time to shine. Your time to shout out your answers in the chat. Shout out high and low, wide and far, every possible soup that you can think of. No limit to the number of answers you can shout out. Y'all help Renee, pretty please.
I reset it. Anybody?
Well, we've just said so many great answers. Just like we're running out of answers, it might be
What
that
about
they might also be running out
there's
of
one.
answers.
I'm gonna go with Lisa's here. Chicken tortilla.
Okay, well, I'm also going to use an Ask the Audience, and I'm going to go with chicken enchilada soup from Cool Ranch Dorito.
I'm gonna go with vegetable cabbage soup.
Okay. I'm going to go with my favorite soup from the Olive Garden since Lisa mentioned it earlier. And at the Olive Garden, my favorite is the chicken gnocchi.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
Because
There's
for those of y'all who don't
also
know, gnocchi is made from potato. It's not mere pasta. It is potato.
I actually made that before.
Oh, you
That
have? That would be
yeah,
a
I made actually
fantastic
homemade
video.
gnocchi. I made homemade gnocchi, and I think I made that copycat recipe of that soup before. I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay.
Yeah. There's also a tortellini soup, and it has spinach in it and stuff.
Okay. I'm going to use my second Ask the Audience. I'm also going to take another one of Lisa's Culinary Delights and say tomato soup.
I said that one.
Oh, okay. Well, my accidental duplication is Renee's win. So, hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Everybody in the chat, congratulate Renee on winning a second category in a row. And you can give her lots of clapping and hearts and flowers. But the absolute best way to congratulate her is to subscribe to her YouTube channel so that when she makes these delicious videos of her cooking, you can see and follow along and maybe even try some of her recipes. So, Renee, what will be the third category of tonight?
Mm.
Rose Gray, welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for tuning in to our special Battle with Belle finale tonight.
How about Australian animals?
Okay. I thought we had played that before, but
I'll
maybe
change
we
it.
could.
How about Canadian animals then? Canadian animals? North American animals?
What do you mean by Canadian? Do we want to just do animals in general?
No, I meant like native to
I mean,
Canada
what
or native to North
qualifies?
America. Native to North America. We'll go with North American animals.
Okay, well, okay. Well, you go first.
Grizzly bear.
Okay, I'm going to say a dog.
Beaver.
Cats.
I am gonna go with coyotes.
Alligator.
That's not an animal, that's a reptile.
Are reptiles not animals? They're certainly not plants or people.
They're a reptile. An animal is a mammal.
Okay, well, then I have given an incorrect answer, and Renee wins. So, hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Everybody celebrate Renee in the chat with lots of clapping hearts and flowers. But the best way is to click on her YouTube link and subscribe to her channel. So, thank you so much, Renee, for coming back on my farewell finale episode, and we'll see you at the auction. Good night and thank you.
See ya later. Bye bye.
Bye.
And our contestant is Miss Lisa M. Adventure. So, for anybody who might not already know you, tell us about you first, and then tell us about your channel secondly.
Okay, so I live in northern Michigan. I'm a mom of one. We're one and done, no more. She's more than enough. My daughter's 2 now. My husband and I just celebrated our 5-year wedding anniversary. That was my video. And my YouTube channel, Lisa M Adventure, is of the adventures of me, Lisa M Adventure, and Mr. Adventure, my husband Mike, and Little Adventure, my daughter Evelyn. And
So
the things
she's
that
like
we go and do.
miniature adventure?
Yeah.
Miniature
Yep, mini
adventure.
adventure. Yep.
And if my mods would be so kind as to drop Lisa's channel, Lisa M Adventure, so that people can watch her wonderful video of her 5th anniversary dinner date at the Olive Garden. But tell everybody some of the other adventures that you and your family go on.
Well, there's one video on there. It's a 2-part episode where we went out in Leelanau County to 2 real small towns. One of them, which was fish town, Leland, and went to the beach there and looked around the little fish town there. Oh, I'm trying to remember what all the videos I got up there. There's a short of me and my daughter. We found a little hanging swing fort for her swing set out back. We had found that curbside because I was going dumpster diving and I happened to see that and picked it up. There's a dumpster diving video on there from when I went to Five Below. There's a bunch of stuff on there.
Great. Sounds like wonderful G-rated, family-friendly adventures from a sweet family lady. So, what will your first category be tonight on this finale episode?
Okay, so the one that I've had stuck in my head, essential oils.
Okay, you get to go first.
I'm going to go with lavender.
Okay, I'm going to go with tea tree oil.
Eucalyptus.
Spearmint.
Yin yang.
Apple cinnamon.
Peppermint.
Frosted cranberry.
Harvest berry.
Pumpkin spice.
Citrus.
Lemongrass.
Oh, there's a tree-like one. I had them all in my head all week long, and then now that I'm up here, I can't remember any of them.
Oh, don't get camera shy now.
Need to run into my daughter's room and read all the ones that I got there.
If only it worked that way.
Oh, thyme.
Okay, I didn't know that was an essential oil. Should we consult the
Alexa?
Alexa?
I think I've seen one in there. Alexa, is there an essential oil called thyme?
From dailystuff.com. The essential oil is a direct extract from jasmine flowers.
Yep, from jasmine flower. Ooh.
Okay. I'm going to go with gardenia.
Okay, lemon?
I believe I said lemongrass. Do you think lemon is different than lemongrass?
I think they're two different ones. Like, there's
Oh.
regular lemon, like there is. My next answer is similar to the first one that I had said. I think they're kind of similar, but they're different, I think.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go with orange.
Grapefruit.
Lime.
There's we'll do ask the audience.
Great answer. So, everybody in the audience, tell us some of your favorite essential oils or essential oils you've always wanted to try. Maybe you've seen them on store shelves. So, help Lisa out.
Brandon. By the way, Brandon Weir is my nephew.
Okay. Well, in that case, if you'd like to come up and play, Brandon, you are and approved. Tonight is the last night to play this fun game. Well, have you decided, based on these great answers pouring in, which one you're going to go with for your first Ask the
Yeah,
Audience?
Brandon camera shy. He's kind of shy.
Well, you can use
Um,
your avatar. Lisa, will you explain how to use your avatar as Cool Ranch Dorito did?
birch essential oil. Birch. Take that one from
Okay.
my nephew there. You just turn off
Well,
your camera.
I'm going to use my first Ask the Audience, and I'm going to go with Brandon's answer of honey. That one smells so good.
Alexa, is there an essential oil called honey?
Are you trying to shop for essential oil called honey?
No. Yes,
Yes.
there is. I did not know that one. So I didn't pick it. I wasn't sure.
I like all the sweet smelling ones. So I always gravitate to looking for which ones are going to smell sweet
I'm gonna
because down
go.
we always say that women are sugar and spice and everything nice.
I'm gonna go with pumpkin.
I thought I had said pumpkin. But maybe I am mistaken. I will use my second Ask the Audience, and Brandon also said pine. So I'm going to go with pine.
Hmm. I already said time.
You did.
Yin yang. Spearmint, maybe?
I thought I had also said spearmint.
I think you might have.
Hello to Kristen Molino.
I'm gonna go with Cool Ranch and actually say frankincense.
Ooh, good one. Well, I'm going to use my third Ask the Audience, and I'm going to go with Rose Gray's answer of watermelon.
Um,
So now I am out of Ask the Audience. Lisa M. Adventure has one Ask the Audience left. And for those just joining, the category is essential oils.
there's a root one.
We're over here, ma'am. Lisa. Remember, look at the audience.
There is a root one. Root. Something root. I guess I'll have to do my third Ask the Audience because all I can come up with is root, and as soon as we're done here, I'll remember it. It's just
Oh, of course. That's the way it always works.
ugh. Okay. I'm gonna go with Ask the Audience.
Okay, everybody in the audience filled the chat with great answers of essential oils that you've seen, that you've used, that you've always wanted to try.
Shut up. Fine.
And Brandon's telling you the one you were trying to think of.
Oh, yep, ginger root. Thank you, Brandon.
And I'm going to go with ginseng, which is different
Oh,
because that's found in Kentucky.
okay.
So we go back to Lisa M. Adventure.
Sage.
Okay, I'm going to say sassafras.
And and I'm gonna say you win because I cannot think of any more.
Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
I
And what
am
is your
totally
second category for tonight?
uh
And oh, let's look at the audience. We want to shout out Cool Ranch, who had patchouli and valerian and geranium. Oh, such great answers we didn't think
yeah.
of. And Kristen had sage grouse. So many great answers. Okay,
Um
Lisa, what is going to be your second category for tonight?
TV and movie actors. Actors only, not actresses. It's all the guys. Ooh,
This may be a while. Okay,
you can
you get
thank Brandon for that one.
thank you,
Brandon
Brandon.
got Brandon got me on Discord and said do this one, so I'm doing it for my nephew.
Aw, shout out to Brandon. And is Brandon, do you want to tell anything about Brandon?
He
Okay,
lives up north, farther in Michigan than I do. He lives closer to Canada.
okay. I thought
He's
you
the
were going to.
youngest of my sister's kids.
Oh, all right. Well, we are a
He's really
teenage
tall.
family, and Shelby is also a teenager, so it is perfectly fine for him
Well,
to be here.
he's 18.
Need
He's
parental approval.
he's 18, so he's a young man now.
Okay, so he is an adult. That's what we needed to say. There we go. All right. So male actors, you get to
Yep,
start.
of like TV, movies, whatever. Yeah. Patrick Swayze.
May he rest in peace. Um, Tom Cruise.
Patrick Dempsey from Grey's Anatomy. It's like the only one I know.
Okay. I'm going to say Clint Eastwood.
Max Theriault or Theriault, however you pronounce his last name. Guy about my age, really good looking.
Terrio. Max
Yeah,
Terrio. Stars in Fire Country.
yeah,
Okay.
big guy.
Mhm. I'm going to say George Clooney, a silver fox.
Okay, another silver fox. Richard Gere.
Indeed. Noah Wiley.
Um, my celebrity crush, David Duchovny from the X Files.
Okay. My celebrity crush, Kevin James from the sweet sitcom King of Queens.
Um, hmm, Alan Alden from MASH.
That would be Alan Alda, but I will still take it. I'll
Oh,
also say Adam Arkin, and he was from Chicago Hope.
oh man, I don't know the names of the people, but I know the characters. This one was hard.
Well, you didn't pick characters. You could have picked characters, but you didn't.
Um, hmm. Um, I'll do
Yes.
ask the audience.
Okay. So, everybody
'Cause-
in the audience, we're looking for some male actors of TV or movies who have not yet been named.
Oh, because I can't think of any. Um,
Well, since this was Brandon's suggestion, he ought to have a lot of answers.
oh, TR Knight. I think he was in Grey's Anatomy.
He was.
I'm gonna do TR Knight.
Okay. Great choice. My last answer was Adam Arkin, but his elderly dad was actually an actor too. His name was Alan Arkin. May he rest in peace.
Um,
It was in their family.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, haha.
Shout out to our friend F.W. Waller, who has a great video about Arnold Schwarzenegger and his work in the historic film Conan the Barbarian. So, Ian, if you're watching, shout out to you. Okay, I'm going to say Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, that was literally going to be my answer. Oh man, now I gotta think. um, hmm. Brad Pitt.
Okay. Jonah Hill.
Hmm. Brad Pitt jumped on the couch on Oprah. I already said him. I can't do him. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna do ask the audience because I've got another brain problem again.
Okay. Lots of great answers.
Oh, Brandon, I should have known that one. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Oh, for pity's sake.
Okay, good one. Good one. Okay, I'm going to go with Tom Arnold, who is in True Lies.
John Cena.
Who is that and what was he in?
Okay, so John Cena started out as a WWE wrestler, but I'm pretty sure he started dabbling in movies. Alexa, does John Cena act?
From Wikistar.com. John Cena is widely regarded as one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time. He is tied with Ric Flair for the most world championship reigns in professional wrestling history.
I'm pretty sure he was in a movie, but apparently I'm wrong.
Ask Alexa if John Cena has ever acted in a movie.
Alexa, has John Cena ever acted in a movie?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor. In addition to numerous TV appearances, John Cena has been in multiple movie releases, including The Wall, Trainwreck, Daddy's Home, The Marine, and 12 Rounds.
Okay, I'm going to say Denzel Washington.
Johnny Depp.
Good one. Kenneth Branagh.
Stephen Colbert, like one. I know he's got a show. Did he do any? Stephen Colbert do any acting?
If that's your answer, you're going to have to ask your device. Is that your answer,
Alexa,
or
did Stephen Colbert act?
From GledIdenLine.com. Colbert originally studied to be an actor, but became interested in improvisational theater when he met famed Second City director Del Close while attending Northwestern University.
I guess I'm wrong. He went towards the theater side, not like TV or movie.
Lisa, why don't you ask if Stephen Colbert has ever acted in a movie?
Alexa, has Stephen Colbert ever acted in a movie?
From BusinessInsider.in. Stephen Colbert had a small role as a spy in the second Hobbit film.
Huh. I guess he had a small role. Huh.
Okay.
I guess I'm still in it. Huh.
Yes. I'm going to say old-time movie actor Humphrey Bogart.
Hmm. Is voice acting the same thing as like regular acting or no?
No, voice acting is like a voice over. It's like narration.
Okay, so that one wouldn't work. Hmm. Oh, what's his name? Chris Rock.
Okay. I'm going to say Jim Carrey.
Oh, I still thought that one. Robin Williams. I cried when he died.
Yes. Al Pacino.
I got one more and I don't want to use it. Said Jim Carrey, so I can't say Jim Carrey. Steve Martin.
Martin Short.
Dang it, that was gonna be my next one. Tim Allen. Shout out to my Michigan bro, Tim Allen.
Will Smith.
That song Getting Jiggy with it just popped into my head.
Wild Wild West.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do my last third one. Ask the audience because I got nothing.
And if y'all haven't already subscribed to Lisa's channel, Cool Ranch Dorito is dropping her link. Please, oh please, if you enjoy seeing family-friendly adventures of Lisa, her loving husband, and her sweet toddler Evelyn going out to restaurants, going to other local cities, going to fairs, festivals, and even just having breakfast reviews at Wendy's, then you will love her videos and her shorts.
Oh yeah, and even grocery shopping and chalk time with a toddler. Yeah, there's a bunch on there. My answer, Tyler Perry. Thank you, Brandon. I love you.
Great answer.
And I can't look anymore, so I'm going to clear that off.
Okay, good one. I'm going to use my second Ask the Audience, and I'm going to go with your nephew Brandon and say Freddie Highmore.
Yep. He played, what's his, never mind. I'm thinking of Will Smith in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, Freddie Highmore is in a current running medical drama, and he plays a doctor with some special needs.
Oh, that guy, curly hair. Okay.
The Good Doctor.
Yeah. No more. Hey, I'm gonna have to give this one to you too, Belle. I'm brain dead today.
Well, thank you. That's super sweet of you. I was also going to mention Matt Damon and Leonardo DiCaprio, Stanley Tucci. I had a bunch of answers still just waiting in reserve, but what's going to be your third category for tonight?
just
For
because it's your
those of
last
all who
one.
don't know, I have to dox myself and say, and I don't think Lisa knows this about me, but I actually studied theater in college, so I have a BFA in acting. So
Yeah.
she accidentally picked something in my wheelhouse. So oops. Or
Oops.
Brandon accidentally picked something in my wheelhouse. Well, what's going to be your third category that we're going to end the show tonight and end the series with forever? What is going to be the very last category for you and for this Battle with Belle series before we replace our Monday night at 7 p.m. broadcast with a Bargains by Belle?
Um, I'm gonna, just because we used to do this on the show, and I think we should one last time. I think we should do Ask the Audience. Just a one last Ask the Audience. Let
Aw,
them
that
choose.
is a great way to end this finale episode. So, what Lisa's going to do is, even though y'all don't know what's in her wheelhouse, y'all mostly don't know what's in my wheelhouse, shout out all of the categories you think might be phenomenal to end tonight and end this series with. And Lisa will pick whichever one of those categories she knows best. So keep in mind, she's a mom. She works in the culinary arts.
Um, I was gonna say what's going on in my wheelhouse is a bunch of mice running around on their wheel.
That's comedy, y'all. You can probably see from her background that her house is spick and span.
Yeah.
She
Mm-hmm.
just
I
kidding.
feel like the.
Fly would dare fly into her house. Okay, let's see. Some of the choices being shouted out are TV show characters, car brands, phone brands, stores, famous chefs, retail stores.
um, let's do retail stores.
That is a fantastic one. Since you just said you do a little dumpster diving and a little shopping on your channel, being in the auction industry, therefore, I too do some dumpster diving and lots of retail arbitrage. So I think that that's a pretty fair fight. What do you think, Miss Adventure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, guess gets to begin first.
I'm gonna go old school, and this is a channel that Mike watches, and I watch it because he's watching it. It's a store called Ames.
And what do they sell?
They used to. They actually closed, but they
Okay.
were a store. They were like kind of like Kmart kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, since we're talking about closed stores, I'll start with a closed store too. I'm going to go with the Radio Shack.
Okay. Just because I just said it, I'm gonna say Kmart.
Target, which some people say Target.
Payless Shoe Source.
Walmart.
Hmm. A local store here. I'm gonna go local in my area. Meyer. Meijer. Meyer.
I will say Winn-Dixie.
Another local one here. Oldson's.
Well, my local store, which I think has 8 locations, is called Mathern's.
Tom's.
No, really. There literally is a chain here called Mathern's. If you need to confirm it with the Alexa, since you may not have heard of it, I don't mind
It's
if you
all
need
good.
to.
It's all
Okay.
good.
The
And I
local
go.
store in New Orleans, which has, I don't know, probably 5 locations, is called Robert's. It's spelled Roberts, but it's pronounced Roberts.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Hobby Lobby.
Whole Foods.
Joanne Fabrics.
Michael's Craft Store.
Kohl's.
Old Navy.
One that recently shut down. Bed Bath and Beyond.
Bath and Body Works.
Oh, love their moonlit path there. Love it. TJ Maxx.
Marshall's.
Dunham's Sport.
Home Goods.
BAM.
Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Okay. Dollar Tree. We got 3 Dollar Trees.
Cabela's.
Yeah, I like the taxidermy. Yeah, I've been to a couple. We don't have one here, but I've been to a couple. I like the taxidermy, which I first took Mike in there. I was like, don't freak out because taxidermy kind of freaks him out. I'm like, it's not real. They're dead, whatever, you know. Yeah.
Apologies to any listeners who might be sensitive about the deaths of animals.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. There was another one like Cabela's, and I can't remember the name of it, but they had this same like idea, same feel to it.
You'll hear it on my next answer.
Okay. Sportsman's Warehouse. We have one here.
Okay, I'm going to say Bass Pro Shop, which I think
Bass
is what you were
Pro
trying
Shop.
to
I was like Field and Stream or something.
Field and Stream is a magazine.
Stores. No, I think you said JCPenney.
I didn't. Do you want to say it?
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to say Sears.
What else did we have over there that one? Dollar General.
Macy's.
Old Navy.
Nine West.
Gap.
Tom McCann.
Burlington Coat Factory.
It's now defunct, but there used to be a chain of craft stores called Ben Franklin.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We actually, I think, had 2 here at one point, or they might have overlapped. I don't know. Knee high to a grasshopper when it was here.
And we go back to Lisa M. Adventure for her next answer. You still have 2 Ask the Audiences. Oh, no, you still have 3 Ask the Audiences.
Yeah, I'm going to do my first one because I'm trying to think of other places.
Okay, so everybody in the chat, fill the chat with wonderful stores that we haven't heard of, we haven't named. So chain
Yeah, I already said
stores,
Tom's, Brandon.
multiple franchises.
I already said Tom's, so I can't do Tom's. That was actually where I first worked, my very first job. Oh, there we go. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Save a Lot. Thank you, Brandon.
I'm going to say Kroger.
I'm gonna go with Ebel's General Store in Falmouth, Michigan.
Safeway. Hello, Danielle Barnes, the maker
Hi,
of my lovely
Danielle.
thumbnail. Thank you so much for coming by. And everybody, don't forget to click the thumbs up, pretty please.
Did you go?
I beg your pardon?
Did you say one, or is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Um, back in the 90s when our mall here opened, there was a store called Five and Dime.
Okay, I'm going to say Five Below.
Um, the Marina shop.
Dirt Cheap.
Pick and Save.
Piggly Wiggly.
Shout out to Frank. um, CVS.
Walgreens.
Rite Aid.
Eckerd's. Now
Like,
defunct.
say that again.
Eckerd's.
Never heard of it, but I believe you.
It was a pharmacy. All of my Eckerd locations became CVS's.
A company that I actually worked for my fourth job. And it actually got bought out by my current company that I work for, is Lucky's Market.
I'm going to say Aldi.
Oh, I love Aldi. I'm going to say my current one, it's a co-op, but it is a store. Oriana Food.
Okay. I'm going to say Petco.
PetSmart.
Pet Sense.
I'm gonna go with my second Ask the Audience.
Okay. We've got great answers. Especially Kristen. Kristen is on fire with great answers.
Ooh, Ross. I'm gonna go with Ross. Thank you, Kristen.
I'm going to go with Office Depot.
Staples.
Office Max.
Can't say Planet Fitness. That's a gym. Home Depot.
Good one. I'm going to use my first Ask the Audience, and I'm going to go with Big Lots from your nephew, Brandon.
I'm gonna do my third Ask the Audience and go Menards. We have one here.
I'm going to use my second Ask the Audience, going with Brandon again, who says Lowe's.
Oh. Family Dollar.
Okay. I'm going to say Goodwill, which is a chain of discount thrift used stores.
Yep. Sticking on the lines of thrift stores, I'm going to say St. Vincent de Paul.
Okay, well, sticking with that line, I'm going to say Salvation Army thrift store.
Yeah. Kid to Kid.
Plato's Closet.
Oh, where I need to go with my girls' clothes and stuff. Once Upon a Child.
Style Encore.
Our other resale kids one is Twice Trendy Tots.
Buffalo Exchange.
I can't ask.
And you can't say any of the ones in the chat, even though the chat is on fire with great answers.
Bass.
Is that somehow different than Bass Pro?
Yeah, Bass is actually a clothing line.
Okay. All right. Great.
BASF. Bass.
CONN. It's an appliance store. Cons.
AT&T.
Verizon.
Sprint.
T-Mobile.
Ah! Oh, I was gonna do that one. That's like third time. I think Renee could read my mind, even though she's in Canada. I think she could read my mind because two of her answers, like right in a row, I was like saying out loud here, and then she said it, I'm like, now if I could read her
I guess
mind.
all you ladies and Dixon are just somehow connected. Okay. Next answer.
Sam's Club.
Okay. I'm going to say BJ's Warehouse.
Oh, what's that other one? I just had it in my head. It's like Sam's Club. Costco.
Very good. Banana Republic.
Harbor Freight.
Abercrombie and Fitch.
Oh, are they still around?
We've named other stores that are no longer still around.
I was gonna say we lost ours. I'm not sure if they. I'm gonna have you clean sweep me. I can't think of any. I put up a good fight though. I'm waving my white flag.
Well, in the chat, Kristen has reminded us that we've missed Savers, we've missed Claire's, also icing in the mall that is similar. Brendan's reminding us we missed Best Buy and IKEA. Kristen is reminding us of Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the help hardware folks. Maurice's, which is very similar to Chico's, also didn't say. Trader Joe's.
Oh.
So I was also thinking myself about Victoria's Secret. Sorry, Brandon. I'm sure you don't know what that is. And Aeropostale. So lots of stores we missed, but that was a great one to end on. Thank you ever so much, Lisa, for being my answer checker, for being my moderator. Friend, and being my very last contestant on this finale episode of Battle with Belle. And thank you to everybody in the audience who gave me your time to watch, to participate. Y'all make this show possible. And I hope that everybody will join me tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for my Viewer's Choice auction, where the theme is Kitchen Corner. And we will have snacks. We will have food. And let me tell you, some of them are, many are vegan. We've got some plant-based ones. We've got some fancy gourmet ones. We've also got some name brands you know and like. We also have kitchen gadgets. We have knives. We have kitchen towels, glasses, and cups and plates. Tons of great stuff, even collectible canisters and crockery and um, cookware, pots and pans. So make sure you join me tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then we'll have our regular Bargains by Belle auction on Saturday at 7 p.m. and Friday at 7 p.m. And next Monday at 7 p.m., it will be the very first Monday episode of Battle with Belle. And you'll see Canadian girl Renee confirming your bids. And Lisa M. Adventure will be making her list and checking it twice for all of the invoices and the packing lists. So make sure and join me. Join me. We will still have 4 great days of live programming here on the Southern Belle channel. So as